Hello Wargamers, and welcome back to another Warday. And today I have received, after almost a month being shipped from California directly to continental Europe, which is Battles for Predain, which quoting Eleazar Lawson, is his pet project. Now, if Predain doesn't give you a clue, there's the subtitle. It's Heroic Combat in Dark Age Britain. If you haven't read the Warlord trilogy by Bernard Cornwell, I strongly advise you to do that. Sharp is fine and all that, but man, Derfel Cadarn's world of Arthur is just something that really kept up and constructed a lot of the historical fiction when I was young. So it's a good game, at least from the production level. I have yet to play it, so I just arrived from the office, did all the stuff I had to do, and now I have like 5 minutes to record this. So nothing, it's just stapled and the normal glossy stuff. I like the presentation. I always like the 2-column arrangement. The rules seem fine and straightforward. There's like it should be, not a dramatic focus on the leaders and all that, but it's an age of heroes as well. You could play ancient mythological Greece and you would have Jason and the Argonauts. Here you would have, like we would go for Derfel Cadarn and his wolf tails, right? This shield wall. Okay. More we have scenarios, obviously. So, for example, we have several, it's not mythical, but some battles, there's no idea where they were exactly. So we have Aylesford, we have Baden Hill, we have Camlin, and as you see, it's all 500s, like post Roman Britain and Saxon invasions, and a ton of bibliography, which I always like in any game, like a lot of them. You have Neil Faulkner's there, The Decline and Fall of Roman Britain, sorry. A lot of Edwin Pace. This is most excellent. Always important to have bibliography if you are making a historical, based on historical events, wargame, and more important if you are doing one that is based on events that cannot properly be followed. Okay, the map is simple, and I like it. The art that was used, I think it complements it very well. The only thing I don't like is the way the hills are portrayed, but it's okay, it's acceptable. The art works nice with the counters, and I think in that respect we can excuse the simplicity of them, and we will see that. Okay, another thing I really like and I was very fond of is the way the sheets are presented. Instead of being an A4 sheet or letter size, if you're going to put them to the side of the map, for a turn tracker and some other trackers, you only need half, and the footprint suddenly becomes smaller. By the way, the map is used by a ton of battles, and you don't need the entire map. So many battles are just a part of it, so you can fold it and just use what's the sector that is being used. This is excellent. And another thing is the aids. Again, this is pretty much, well, it would be 1.5, right? And you wouldn't occupy as much space on a table. I like this, really like it. Okay, again, a sequence of play and very explained. Panic points. This is for how the armies work, and a chart for unit capabilities. I like this. Okay, we have foot comitatus, professional spears, which pretty much like the wolf tails, barbarian comitatus, of course, shield walls and mounted. All right, sounds very, very interesting. And see what battles, and if I can reproduce, well, I can reproduce certainly all the battles that come in the trilogy. Some erratic clarifications, and booklets, maps, and play aids printed by 4over. Okay, so as I said, this is a pet project. Oh yeah, you can, if you just order it from the San Joaquin Valley Press, you should find it on the internet, or search for Battles for Predane and you should find it. I could do all of this with miniatures, and I perfectly can. I just have to reach here and grab some of the Dark Age miniatures. Oops. But it's not the right. So I could simply come and use my Dark Age and put a ton of them, like make a nice and beautiful shield wall, and you know, all the stuff, and have the hero in the front, and yeah, let's kill some Saxons. Okay, the Hexen counter wargame experience is different from this. Okay. So, but it's fun to have both worlds at your disposal, and never ever diss any of the other types of wargame. Everything is a wargame as long as you want to, even, and RPGs are war games. Okay, so might have a problem now. Okay, it's solved. All right, now on to the, let's take this from here, and now onto a part that I was extremely happy. And I was been talking about this for a while, and suddenly I buy this game that would never find it on Europe because it's not normally distributed. It's not a big publisher or anything. And here you have more than a normal sheet of counters. So we're going to count how many sheets of counters we have here. So we would have 1.25 here. We would have, well, that way you can see all the counters. Okay. So like this, we would have 2.5. Okay. That's one. It's okay. Okay, like this, we would have pretty much 3.75, and let's add a bit more, and we would have 4 counter sheets. All right, it's pretty normal for any war game, right? normal cardboard. These ones are full color and not cardboard. These ones are full color MDF. It's wood fiber. This one, it will suffer the same problem with humidity as the paper will, but perfect clean cuts. As a tiny weeny thing because of the laser, but okay. And same with the roundels. Okay. Perfect. And this will last forever. All the cardboard will. Now they have the same finishing as the full color printed buildings for miniature war games. So I'm not really a fan of this resinated kind of feeling on the outside. It's very smooth. It's almost too much smooth. I don't like it. I don't know how to go around it. For a building for war games, it's easy to go around. You just but I'm not going to put PVC glues in here and all that. So this was, if I would buy it directly and without post, and it's full MDF, there's no paper on the counters, right? It's less expensive than a flagship publisher game. Actually, it's probably less than half of one of the most crunchy and, you know, real war game, right? So it makes me think about, well, maybe companies should start exploring different material alternatives, like, I wouldn't say MDF, but like mat board, right? Just leave cardboard behind, guys. Okay, oops, sorry. Just wanted to show that. Oh yes, there was a die. I don't know how good it is, but yeah, 5, a 6, and a 7. We are on average. So here we have it. Battle for Predane, and keep strong, keep wargaming. And you know what? Go buy it. You might have fun with it. Cheers.